This channel is supported by my online fishing courses, and you can learn more and get significant discounts at saltstrong.com/Skinner. I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description, and if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Okay, I'm finally making a dedicated fluke trip in my boat. You know, I've been distracted by the weak fish. The weak fishing has been so good in my local bay that that's what I've been doing. And on the other hand, the fluke fishing has been terrible. So I've made, occasionally coming back from weak fishing or something, I'll make a drop, a stop here and there. But this is the first time I've gone out, brought only 2 rods, 2 fluke rods. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. The conditions are horrendous. It is windy. It's choppy. The water's disgustingly dirty. But you know what? That keeps everybody else off the water, and I'm going to use my trolling motor with the autopilot. I've got wind right against the current. I'm going to push it into the wind, run the boat right along a contour line, and you know what? I'm not far from home. If it's no good, I'll go, but here we go. Wow, this is where you should have your net ready. Montauk fluke. Yep. Got him. Okay, second drift, if you want to call it that. It's really a troll, but second pass. What a fish. I'm really surprised and encouraged. So I'm going to keep at that. Yeah, hit that salmon red with a glow teaser, and wow, what a way to start. And you might have noticed the first thing I did when I got that fish in the boat was I took a mark with the fish finder. You know, this is just my 5th season on this body of water, so yeah, I don't have marks all over the place, and definitely marking that one, and we'll work off of that. All right, this is several passes later, and the only thing I've added to the catch so far is just 1 sea robin. But hey, just 1 sea robin that's really good, because this place was inundated with them a couple of weeks ago. All right, so I'm on autopilot, but not cruise control. So I am choosing the speed, but I've got the motor programmed to run the contour line. Now, even though I'm on autopilot, I'm making semi-frequent adjustments to the track, just trying to, because it's not a straight line, it kind of curves a little bit. So that's what I'm doing there. You know, when you're on autopilot, you can hit the left and right buttons and adjust the track, and then forget about it for a bit as it keeps you on the line. Yep, fluke. Keeper fluke. Right on the mark where the other one was. Oh, and that's key right there. 2 fish close together on the plotter. Don't even need to make another mark because I'm so close to that first mark. So hey, I'm going to adjust the drift. You know, when you find a spot that's holding a couple of fish, you pound it. You burn a hole in it. You just keep going over it, and yeah. So that's what's going to make a big difference here. Is a couple close together, going to stay on that and keep at it. And it's important to make short drifts. I mean, don't be going really far up and drifting really far past it. No, focus the drifts. Don't waste time on areas that aren't producing. All right, so this is the John Skinner fluke rod that J&H Tackle carries. They did sell out of the first few hundred, but they are back in stock, and boy, I love it. It's just got a great hook set, very nice for one-handed jigging. It's made for this, and I think it's perfect. Yeah, and it should be perfect. I went through like 4 prototypes to get to this one. All right, and there's a link to that in the video description. Okay, I mentioned that I wasn't using the cruise control on the trolling motor. I am adjusting the speed manually, and I'm doing that because I'm doing it by a feel of the line. So I'm using a 2-ounce bucktail in 40 to 50 feet of water, and that's not a lot of weight, and you should be able to go fairly lightweight if you do this correctly. I'm just watching to see that I don't get too much scope in the line, but I want to have a little bit of angle, be moving along pretty much at the current speed. And that's the object, is to run that motor into the wind and be drifting with the current. You could do the same thing with an outboard. I know plenty of guys who will like throw it in reverse and just bump it in reverse and accomplish the same thing. But you couldn't, on a day like this, just let the wind and the current have their way with you, because they would pretty much cancel each other out, and you just wouldn't cover any ground you wouldn't catch. And often the sweet speed for fluke fishing is around 1 mile an hour, and ideally you want to be, like I said, matching it with the current speed, going maybe slightly a little bit faster, but yep, 1.2, it's just about perfect. There he is. Feels fine. There's really no small ones today. And that's a limit. Okay, and a relatively quick limit. Our regs in New York, 4 fish over 19 inches. Yeah, none of these needed to be measured. The first one was really big, and the rest were definitely good. So what was unusual on this trip for me is that all of the fish came on that glow teaser. Usually I've got close to a 50-50 split bucktail and teaser, but I've got some upcoming video, underwater video, that might explain that, especially in this dirty water. So I think about a week or so I'm going to be able to get that video up. So I haven't been out that long, so I'm going to box this limit fish, and then I'm going to just try another area out of curiosity, and yeah, something interesting is going to happen there. Yeah, and this is why I avoid drifting with my stern facing out where boats could be passing. I don't get this. Yeah, he's really moving, but with the trolling motor, I had time to swing that bow around, make sure I get the bow into it, and yeah, that is a big, heavy boat, throws one hell of a wave. I don't know. Okay, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and check out my online courses, especially the fluke fishing and bucktail fishing courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner.